So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I just got home from work a few minutes ago and I jumped out of my work truck and got in my personal truck, hooked onto the dump trailer, got all the snow out of it, and now I'm going to pick up a load of number 8 limestone. It's that wee little limestone chips. I need to get some traction on the driveway. We can make it up okay, but you know, the FedEx drivers and all that, somebody's going to end up across the road in the trees here if I don't do something. It does look like next week it's going to warm up a little bit, so things should start to melt just a bit, which will be good. Hopefully it's like a slow melt and, you know, we don't get a whole bunch of rain or something at once. But anyway, I will report back once we get our load of stone. What I'm going to have to do is dump it at the end of the driveway and then maybe park the truck and trailer over at neighbor Cliff's and then get the tractor, sprinkle some on the driveway, because I'll never be able to pull this dump trailer up the driveway with the ice that's on there with a full load on. I doubt I could make it up there empty. But anyway, I'll report back in a bit. Alright, I got that load of number 8 limestone dumped at the end of the driveway there. I have my truck and trailer over at neighbor Cliff's. I'm going to hop on the BX here and spread some of this on this driveway. We got this little skiff of snow here, but there's literally an inch of solid ice underneath of it. I'll give you a better look at this. These are limestone chips. Around here we call these number 8s. What's nice is they have sharp edges on them, and they kind of sit themselves right down in that ice and give you really good traction. If you're looking to get some stone or something for your driveway to do what I'm doing here today, make sure it's limestone or granite, something crushed gravel, crushed limestone. You don't want like washed river rock, smooth round little pieces, just like a bunch of marbles. You want this stuff with sharp edges on it. I definitely prefer this a lot better than sand. Sand works pretty good, but it's kind of messy in the spring when everything starts thawing out. This stuff here, you just have a nice coating of it on your driveway, and it's a stone driveway anyway. But it works really well. All right, driveway looks great. Got plenty of traction now. Don't have to worry about the FedEx man shooting across the road there into the woods. Something else worth a mention, I may have talked about this before, but I would not recommend using rock salt on a stone driveway. Yes, it will melt the ice. However, it'll stay there for a long time. You won't see it, but it'll be sucking up moisture and it'll turn your driveway into a muddy mess. So I'd stay away from that. But this ice is nothing to fool with. I mean, not only can you bang up your vehicles, but you could get hurt pretty bad falling down on ice. I remember, must have been 4, maybe 5 years ago, daughter Hannah had to have brain surgery. She had a condition called Chiari malformation, and what that is when the back of her brain kind of drooped down into her spinal column and created pressure there. And it started off, we didn't know what it was, and it took probably a year to figure it out. But like her fingers would get numb and her feet would hurt and her legs, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Finally, we found the right doctor and we figured out what it was, and he did a brain surgery. And she's totally fine today. She's going to the gym. Everything's all good. But I remember talking to that guy, super nice guy, very knowledgeable, but he could talk to me in a way that I could understand what he was saying. And I said, what's it like, you know, sitting there at the dinner table knowing the next morning you have to perform brain surgery on someone? And to him, it was really no big deal. But what he said was he was really in tune with the weather and always watched the weather and tried to plan around it, because if you had a lot of snow and ice, he always knew he would have to get called in for emergency surgery when people fall and hit their heads on ice. So you don't really think about stuff like that, but there's a guy, you know, like me, everything I do kind of depends on the weather. Here's a surgeon wondering if it's going to get icy, and he's going to get called in the middle of the night. But anyway, I think that's about it. Melissa and I have to run out for a little bit and pick up some dog food and a few other things, and then we'll call it a day. But like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.